Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Xiao Zhan's The Legend of the Condor Heroes has become a new darling of the international film industry. The overseas box office of The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan has soared, becoming the new darling of the international film industry. The film conquered the world with the charm of Oriental martial arts. The superb acting skills and excellent production allowed Chinese traditional culture to cross borders and become a bridge for cultural exchange. It has won countless praises, proving that a work with heart can let the world appreciate the beauty of the East. After the martial arts blockbuster The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan was released overseas, the box office soared all the way and became the new darling of the international film industry. How did this martial arts movie full of Oriental charm shine in the overseas market? Xiao Zhan's superb acting skills in The Legend of the Condor Heroes and the excellent production of the film made this martial arts blockbuster shine in the overseas market. Not only did it have excellent box office results, it also attracted the attention of a large number of international audiences. As a treasure of Chinese culture, martial arts movies have always attracted worldwide attention. And The Legend of the Condor Heroes shows the charm of martial arts to the fullest, allowing overseas audiences to appreciate the unique charm of Chinese martial arts movies. The influence of this film has crossed national borders and has become a bridge to promote communication and understanding between different cultures. After watching the film, many overseas audiences said that through The Legend of the Condor Heroes, they have a deeper understanding of Chinese martial arts culture, and they love and respect this traditional culture more. The success of The Legend of the Condor Heroes lies not only in its wonderful plot and outstanding performance of the actors, but also in its successful promotion of Chinese martial arts culture to the world stage. The success of this film not only won honor for the Chinese film industry, but also added new brilliance to the history of world cinema. It proves that as long as it is made with care, China's traditional culture can also shine in the international market. The Legend of the Condor Heroes, starring Xiao Zhan, has not only achieved great success in China, but also won countless praises overseas. As an important part of Chinese culture, martial arts movies are constantly going global and sharing the beauty of the East with global audiences. Which martial arts movie do you like best? Come to the comment area to leave a message and share in the movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero, starring Xiao Zhan. Guo Jing's ending is impressive. At first, Guo Jing and Wang Rong were separated out of various misunderstandings. After that, Guo Jing was full of worries and started a long journey to find Rong. During this journey, Guo Jing not only experienced the test of wind, frost, rain and snow, but also continued to grow in the turmoil of the rivers and lakes and the hatred of the country and family. He was chivalrous and righteous with a sincere heart, and he went through hardships in the Mongolian grasslands and finally became a hero. However, no matter how the outside world changes, his deep affection for Wang Rong remains unchanged. Many years later, when the two finally met again, their persistence and trust made this relationship even deeper. They guarded Xiangyang side by side, vowed to resist foreign enemies to the death, and wrote a heroic legend as a great hero. The film shows Guo Jing's loyalty and tenacity through delicate narrative, and also portrays his responsibility and commitment as a hero. With his superb acting skills, Xiao Zhan interprets Guo Jing's simplicity, kindness, sincerity and courage to the fullest, allowing the audience to more deeply understand the true meaning of the greatest hero is for the country and the people. Guo Jing's ending is full of heroism. He not only gained the deep affection with Wang Rong, but also guarded his beliefs with a fearless spirit. Because of this, his image has been deeply imprinted in the hearts of the audience and has become a true model of a hero. When the Khan ordered him to lead the army to attack the southern Song dynasty, Guo Jing adhered to the righteousness in his heart and decisively refused, which also caused his mother to commit suicide. Guo Jing was extremely sad, but still firmly chose to return to the south. This experience became the most painful test in Guo Jing's life. He knew his mother's expectations of him and understood his responsibilities as a citizen of the Song dynasty. In the choice between the country and the family, he resolutely chose to be loyal to his homeland, even if it meant enduring the pain of the death of his loved ones. His mother's suicide made him more determined in his belief that only by protecting his homeland could he live up to his mother's upbringing. On his way back to the south, Guo Jing encountered many obstacles, including the pursuit of the Mongolian army and the turmoil in the rivers and lakes. But he never wavered, overcame all obstacles along the way, and finally returned to the southern Song dynasty. He set an example by leading the righteous army to defend Xiangyang, turning his personal grief into a driving force to protect the people. Faced with the relentless pressure of the Mongolian army, he never backed down, and faced the powerful enemy with a strategy of both wisdom and courage, showing the demeanor of a true hero. In the film, Xiao Zhan delicately portrayed Guo Jing's inner struggle and growth. From the grief of facing his mother's death to the determination to shoulder the safety of the country, he used a common layered performance to show Guo Jing's loyalty and righteousness to the fullest. This not only made the audience feel deeply for Guo Jing's experience, but also deeply realized the true meaning of the greatest hero is for the country and the people. Guo Jing built the wall to protect Xiangyang with his flesh and blood. His loyalty and spirit of sacrifice made him a legend and a hero admired by the world. After many twists and turns, Guo Jing finally reunited with Wang Rong in the border town. The two joined hands again. At that time, the situation at the border was already critical. They did not hesitate at all and resolutely devoted themselves to the battle to defend the border of the southern Song dynasty. The longing for separation for many years turned into firm trust and reliance in the moment of war. Wang Rong was still smart and alert, and gave advice to Guo Jing, while Guo Jing led the soldiers to charge into battle with fearless spirit. They fought side by side, not only as partners who depended on each other for life and death, but also as heroes who swore to defend their country to the death. The war continued, and the enemy army pressed forward step by step. Guo Jing and Wang Rong led the soldiers to defend the border to the death. Every decision was related to the safety of thousands of people. In the face of the enemy's strong offensive, they never retreated. Wang Rong dealt with it with wisdom and Guo Jing fought bravely. They knew that if the border was lost, the southern Song dynasty would fall into an abyss of no return, so even if they were surrounded, they still chose to fight to the death. At the most critical moment, Guo Jing set an example by personally leading the army to meet the enemy. Even though he was covered in wounds, he was not afraid. His firm belief inspired the soldiers around him, making them high-spirited and jointly resisting foreign enemies. Wang Rong used her wisdom and strategy to help the Song army turn danger into safety. The couple lived and died together, guarding Xiangyang hand in hand, and interpreted the true meaning of the greatest hero serve the country and the people with their lives. Xiangyang city still stands, and the loyalty and righteousness of Guo Jing and Wang Rong have become a legend that will be passed down through the ages. Their story is not only a tragic and heroic hymn, but also an eternal symbol of loyalty, faith and fearlessness. The film boldly adapted the ending of the original work here, and did not directly show the tragic scene of the fall of Xiangyang city and Guo Jing's heroic martyrdom. In the narrative of the film, the fate of Xiangyang city was not clearly explained, but the focus was on Guo Jing and Wang Rong's determination to fight side by side and defend the city to the death. This approach makes the emotional tone of the film more tenacious and hopeful. Even though the war was ruthless, Guo Jing and Wang Rong still stood firm, showing the fearlessness of the great heroes. The director created a heroic image full of faith and strength through delicate visual language and superb acting skills of the actors. Guo Jing, played by Xiao Zhan, not only showed his loyalty and bravery, but also revealed his determination to face death in his calm and resolute eyes. He is no longer just a simple knight, but a true national backbone who guards his homeland with his life. Such an adaptation gives the story more blank space, allowing the audience to feel the continuation of the heroic spirit while being shocked. Guo Jing's figure did not fall, but his spirit has been passed on. Even if the ending is not stated, the audience can still feel that the beacon fire in Xiangyang is still burning, and Guo Jing's loyalty will live forever. This is not only an innovative interpretation of the original work, but also a spiritual symbol a true hero never leaves. However, Xiangyang city was unfortunately breached in the end. Guo Jing, Wang Rong and their son Guo Palu died heroically in battle with passion and unyielding faith, and used their lives to interpret the lofty spirit of the greatest hero served their country and the people. Their deeds have become immortal legends in the world of martial arts.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.